We're on Omache Farm outside of Pullman, Washington, and we've been farming for 5 years. We have about a 30-acre farm. About 3 of it's in vegetable production. We raise vegetables organically, but we're not certified organic, and we sell those at the farmers markets and through a community-supported agriculture program. Also, we raise sheep for grass-fed lamb and for wool. We raise pork on pasture, and we also raise chickens on pasture for their eggs.
With our vegetables, we try and do everything so that we would qualify for organic certified. And with the livestock, we do everything with the exception of a few key items. We can't use treated fence posts in organic certification, but for us, for sustainability, I only want to build that fence once. So I'm going to use certain types of fence posts, but everything else that we do is certifiable in some way. We just choose not to be organic certified because it doesn't make sense for us.
The organic certification is a national standards program. It's kind of a one-size-fits-all or even a one-size-fits-none. It's not ideal for any particular region or type of growing system. In our particular situation, we're at such a small scale that the cost is kind of prohibitive, and we just don't see a benefit for it. A lot of it is so that customers far away from you or not meeting you know that you've met those minimum standards. But for us, we can meet our customers in person. They don't need to see a certification stamp on there because they can just come out and we'll show them everything we do. The two biggest obstacles that we faced, and most small beginning farmers face, is acquisition of land. So finding a place to farm, it's just hard to find land, especially in small parcels where we are. Most of the farming is in large, 1,000-acre plus parcels. The other challenge has been capital. We had no capital to start with. When we first started the farm, and we literally had nothing, we were using hand tools, traditional garden hoe to plant seeds, and we started out with a 30 by 100 foot plot.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but at the same time, you let the animals into that new pasture and they are just so excited and they love it, and it's very rewarding to provide a creature with what it needs, and knowing that in turn that creature will provide me and my family and our customers with sustenance.
Seasonally, my favorite part is spring. When we first start putting green things in the ground, we put our first transplants in and seeds start popping out of the ground. Just seeing that first new crop of fresh, live growing things after a long winter is always great. There's not just a niche, but there's a big segment of the market for small organic farms. And even beyond the organic is the local. People want to see how it's grown. And even if you're not organic, people might be understanding if you can talk to them face to face and explain why you make your decisions. And that's a role that bigger businesses and bigger corporations could never fill, because it's not the same to talk to the produce manager as opposed to the farmer on the ground.